Hi Sam. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. What's our word for today?
Today we are learning the verb,
melden,
which means to report or to announce.
That sounds interesting. Are there other meanings?
Yes, there are a couple of other meanings too, like to register or to notify. The most common meaning is to report. But be careful. In English,
to notify,
doesn't always carry the same weight as
melden,
in German.
Oh, I see. So it's important to understand the context.
Exactly. Now, let's look at the grammar.
melden,
Is a regular verb. In the present tense, you would say,
ich melde, du meldest,
and
sie, es meldet.
And how do you use it in the past?
good question. In the Präteritum, it's
Ich meldete, du meldetest,
and.
sie, es meldete.
For the perfect, you say,
Ich habe gemeldet.
What about the imperative?
for the imperative, you would say.
Melde.
If you're telling someone to report something.
That's helpful. Is there anything interesting about the origin of
melden,
Yes. The word comes from Middle High German,
melden,
which is related to the Old High German.
melden,
Originally, it referred to making something known or announcing it publicly.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Let's break down the word.
melden,
It doesn't have a prefix or a suffix, but the root is,
meld,
which relates to the idea of making something known.
So it's pretty straightforward.
Yes, and it's easy to remember. Now, let's look at similar words. For instance, there's,
abmelden,
which means to unregister. The prefix means off. Then there's,
anmelden,
meaning to register, with the prefix meaning on.
So the prefixes change the meaning.
Exactly. Another example is,
vormelden,
meaning to notify in advance. Then we have,
nachmelden,
which means to report afterwards.
What other examples do you have?
Well, there's,
ummelden,
for changing registration. You also have,
abmelden,
and,
anmelden.
as I mentioned. And then, there's
Einmelden.
for signing in.
That's a lot of words.
Let's practice speaking. Imagine you are at a doctor's office. You can say,
Ich möchte mich anmelden.
Ich möchte mich anmelden.
great. Now, what if you were to report a problem at work? You might say,
Ich melde ein Problem.
Ich melde ein Problem.
perfect. Lastly, if you were traveling and needed to check in at a hotel, you could say,
Ich habe mich angemeldet.
Ich habe mich angemeldet.
nice job. Now, about the gender. Since
Melden.
is a verb, it doesn't have a gender like a noun would. But if you think of related nouns like
Die Meldung.
for the report, it's feminine.
So, I should remember that.
Die Meldung.
Is feminine.
Yes. A good mnemonic is to visualize a news report, which is often delivered by a woman on TV. Let's talk about usage notes.
Melden.
Is generally informal but can be used in formal settings too. You might hear phrases like
Eine Meldung machen. Sich melden.
and
Eine E-Mail melden.
Are there any similar words I should watch out for?
yes. Be careful with
Melden.
and,
Melden lassen.
which involves having someone report for you. Now, let's weave in some example sentences. For instance,
Ich habe mich bei der Polizei gemeldet.
which means I reported to the police.
Ich habe mich bei der Polizei gemeldet.
Exactly. Another one is
Meldete sich für das Studium an.
meaning he registered for the study.
And what about a question?
You could ask,
Hast du dich schon gemeldet?
which means have you reported yet?
I see.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Melden.
mean?
It means to report.
Correct. What's the present tense for?
Ich.
I think it's
Ich melde.
Right. How about the past tense, prateritum?
is it.
Ich meldete.
Yes. Now, what is the imperative form?
Melde.
Perfect. Lastly, what's a compound word we learned today?
Anmelden.
Great job today, Sam. We covered a lot about.
Melden.
Remember, it's a useful verb in many situations.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed learning about it.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and you'll get even better.